Welcome to Razor Imports Market Update at 2:16 on the 28th of July 2008. It's a Monday. And as you can see at my blog, razorimports.com, that's R-A-Z-O-R, imports.com, Mondays are terrible trading days, as I've been saying for a long time. You won't hear that anywhere else. Mondays suck. I'm sorry, I don't like that word so much, but they do. There's no better word to describe them. That was down 185 points. If you saw my blog at 9:42 this morning, you'll know that Monday was written off before it barely started. There is one exception to Monday, and you can stay tuned to my blog at razorimports.com to find out what that exception is on a Monday. And just to give you a hint, as I did at 9:42, today is not that exception, nor was it at the open. I wanted to start a series today on gold. It's going to be my big play. It's something I'm going to turn into a large trade. I want to get blog on it. I want to get video on it. I want to get records of my trading and how that performance is going. And last Thursday, which was, today's the 28th, so last Thursday was the 24th, I purchased 300 shares of GLD, 100 in my IRA, 100 in my wife's, 100 in my mom's account, and each person got 100 GLD. We paid about $91.43, and so we're just up a few cents back and forth today. Not really the story, but the fact that we started that trade on a way to big numbers is what I'm getting into this for. I plan on adding to these accounts through mostly options, perhaps some more ETFs, to drive what should be a $5,000 option investment and another, that cost me about $9,000, $20,000 or $30,000 equity investment in the stocks, turning it into a $100,000 profit. It's a long road. It's a big deal. Gold's about 928 at about 145 this afternoon. Gold stood about 928. It's my reasoning that we'll see gold not only go through 1,000 and go through 1,500, which is a big deal. Let's just say 9 goes through 1,000, 1,100, 1,200, 1,300, before we pause at 1,400. I've got big targets above that, but I think that'll be the early run. In fact, I wrote an email to a gentleman on a website saying, look for 1050 by the end of the quarter, which would be the end of the month of August, some 20 trading days away. Right now, again, 928 is the price of gold. Today it's been up or down a couple dollars, so that's not the big story. The story is today is the beginning of my demonstrating video, email, and blog record keeping of this trade. I want to compile this trade, I want to record it, and I want to share it with others as I turn this into the biggest trade of my life. I've been preparing both by risk and reward on how to make this happen. So today is a nice video. It begins the journey. I hope it's more polished, and I hope it's more prepared than I have it right today. And so the run begins today, and on the 28th of July 2008, I declare this the trade of my career. Oh boy. Anyways, it is a big deal to me. I got to make it happen, and I plan on doing that, and I want you to share it with me. As I'm able to get more video and blog information out to you through email, through YouTube, through those commenting on my blog, I'd like to see your opinion on it. I'd like to share you what my journey's like emotionally, financially, and also important would be how I handle the risk. This isn't just a buy and hope. I'm going to make this market perform along the way in order to keep this trade going. If I'm going to make what I presume to be quite a lot of money on this trade, the market's going to have to move quickly, and it's going to have to be a trend that is undeniable. It will start moving, it'll have its ups and its downs, but I will make it prove itself continuously throughout that period, and I'd like to hear back from you on it. So as we begin this blog, I hope to post it to YouTube. You can start now by giving me any comments that you think on the gold market, or anything you'd like to say about the trading or the way I go about it. And I'd like to start this party off today. So at 2:20 in the afternoon on a Monday in the 28th of July in the year 2008, I make my run at $100,000 using just a fraction of that money to begin with. So good luck to me, good luck to you. On GLD is our first trade, and again at 91.67, GLD is the symbol for the tracking stock of the Gold Trust, the Spider Trust, the ETF, if you will. Basically trades a little bit to a discount of multiple 10. So if we're at 91.66 and gold's at 928, you can see you take a zero off and we're pretty close to the price of gold within about $10. I'd like to see that price start to GLD get above that 10 times multiple of gold So 91.68, 91.70 right now. It's actually flat on the day, and we started that at 91.43, so it's pretty close to break even right now. We won't declare any victories there. But the end of this month, the end of this week, Thursday would be the last day of this month. I'm going to insist that the first thing gold does for me is closes above last month's closing price, which is 91.47. We're right in that area. It shouldn't be any problem. So by Thursday, this better be trading above that level. That's my first goal and my first desire and need for gold to do for me. We'll keep an eye on that. I'll keep you updated each and every day of that journey. And I'm Jeff Wright with RazorImports.com. Thanks for the market update. The rest of the market, as far as any trades go, not happening. Even oil has been unable to keep its early morning highs. And I wouldn't even think about another trade in the stocks out of oil because the market's terrible performance. Down 190 points at 11,180 on the Dow. The S&P is at 1241. Thanks for joining me. We will see you very soon. This is Jeff Wright for RazorImports.com.